Maybe it's a Grumman, I guess. You're a little far out. It's a little hard to see. Possibly a Grumman out there south of the railroad tracks. You're eastbound. You're way too far south. If you are looking out and you see a microwave tower and it's to your left, you are too far south. Brown, tan, maybe Grumman out there to the south of Fisk. Are you on the frequency? Talk to me.
Look at all these planes.
All right, I see you coming back this way. Once you reach that microwave tower out there and it's off your right wing, then turn eastbound. I guess now that you're closer, we got a good view of you. It looks like you're a Cherokee. Go ahead and make that turn to the east, follow the east-west road, microwave tower off your right. Runway 18 is where you're going. Monitor tower 126.6.
Dad, what's your speed?
What's that?
What's your speed?
110 right now.
Roger.
Yeah, there's a guy right up your left. Do you see him as he's trying to pass us?
No, I'm not sure. We're overtaking him. Well, at least we're faster than him.
Okay.
I think he's slowing down. He's going to fit in right behind me.
Okay.
This is cool.
Yeah, dude.
And everybody on their way in, we're starting at Puckaway Lake. Proceed to the southwest corner of Puckaway Lake. Find an aircraft similar type and speed to follow. Northeastbound along the route until you get here to Fisk. Turns and frequency changes will be given when you're in the immediate vicinity of Fisk, like the Twin Comanche, about a half mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your way. Good, Rock. Which runway would you like? All right, you can make the right turn for the Twin Comanche. Turn right, follow that east-west road. Don't forget.
Dad, what's your preference for runway?
18.
Okay. What was the altimeter?
2985.
Got one guy
Got a motor glider about a half mile southwest of Fisk.
Say again?
There's a guy joining me in front of me. I'll follow.
Roger. Space behind is good.
4 runway 27. Enter the downwind inside the gravel pit. Monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
I love that. Welcome to Oshkosh.
185.
Nose to tail, everybody, nose to tail. No side-by-sides, no over-unders. If you're not over the railroad tracks, make sure you're directly over those railroad tracks, right behind the aircraft that you're following a half mile. Low wing, half mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your way.
Good rock, good rock.
Good rock for the low wing. I'm going to have you turn right, please. I need you to go to runway 18. Make the right turn, east-west road. Follow that east-west road to the east. Microwave tower off your right. Let me see you start that turn, please. Start the turn to the right. Thank you very much. Proceed eastbound, left base, I'm sorry, not left base. You're going to runway 18, so you're going to maintain 1,800 feet till you cross the departure end of the runway. And then you're going to enter the downwind for runway 18, monitor tower 126.6.
Alright, I got the traffic my dad's following.
Not bunch up out there unless you're a flight. No bunching up, no side-by-sides. Make sure you're following the aircraft 1/2 mile in trail spacing directly over the railroad track. So I have anybody out there between Ripon and Fisk that is having trouble maintaining 90 knots.
Cessna 439er, we're a little shy of 90 knots.
All right, for you, if you're between Ripon and Fisk right now, I want you to be south of the tracks and let the faster ones go by. I'm going to pick you out when you get here.
South of the tracks for the 140.
Do I have any flights between Ripon and Fisk right now?
Bonanza closing up on Fisk with a Cirrus 2 planes behind. We'd like 27 if you got it.
Yeah, Light Sport here, just coming over to Fisk now.
Light Sport, like 27. Rock your wing. Good rock for the Light Sport. I'm going to have you go up to runway 27. Follow the tracks and are right downwind for runway 27. Once you enter the downwind, that's when you start the descent. Monitor tower 118.5. I got a high wing with wig-wigs and a nose light that's blinking and all kinds of blinking lights. Rock your, there you are. Good rock. Start a right turn for me, please. I'm going to have you go to runway 18. Appreciate that. Right turn eastbound. Runway 18, maintain 1,800
It's like a freaking auction.
I know. Can I get a 10?
Then you'll enter a left downwind, monitor tower 126.6. And the VTail Bonanza, rock your wings if you're the one that told me you're a flight. I'm sorry, you started rocking before I finished that. You can talk to me. Are you the one that's the flight?
Yes, sir, and it's a Cirrus. It should be about 2 planes behind me.
All right, I'll do my best for you. Which runway would you like?
27, please.
Continue up the tracks for the Bonanza for runway 27. RV over Fisk, rock your wing. Thank you for the good rock. Right turn, please. Right turn for the RV. You're going to runway 18 for me. Maintain 1,800 until you're past the departure end of the runway. For the Bonanza heading up, you can go ahead and switch over to 118.5 for runway 27. The RV eastbound 126.6. I got a low wing. Is that the Cirrus? If the Cirrus with the Bonanza head, rock your wing. All right, appreciate that. Continue up the tracks. Follow the Bonanza. And you're a little far behind, so the tower's probably going to treat you as single ship. So up the railroad tracks, right down runway 27, monitor tower 118.5. Got a high wing, half mile southwest of Fisk.
Want to fly just for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Just swap the fuel.
Have you go up the railroad tracks too. You're following that Cirrus ahead. Maintain that spacing. It's great. Monitor tower 118.5, right down for runway 27.
Alright, my airplane.
You have the airplane.
My airplane.
Got a low wing, half mile southwest of Fisk, rock your wings. Good rock. Make a right turn for me. I'll need you to go to runway 18. Right turn, eastbound. Follow Fisk Avenue. There you go. Microwave tower off your right wing. 1,800 feet till you're past the departure end of the runway. Once you enter the downwind, start to descend right away. Monitor tower 126.6. Oshkosh. I have another flight coming up between Ripon and Fisk. If you're outside of Ripon and Fisk, not right now, but if you're between Ripon and Fisk, is there a flight?
Boy, I'm sure they're burning up in that plane. I'm sweating right here.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know if it's because I'm nervous or what, but... Go ahead and pull out. I think it's this one. It should say VAC. We'll just keep that handy. We'll keep it down for now, but I'll pull that out when we land. If I forget, remind me I have it.
Will do. I'll just write down, I'll just put it back.
Back.
And if you haven't already joined the arrival, we're using Puckaway Lake. Proceed to the southwest corner of Puckaway Lake. Join the arrival there. Follow an aircraft similar type and speed to follow northeast along the route until you get here to Fisk. I will not give you a turn or a frequency change until you are in the...
Fuel message has been cleared. You just switch the tanks.
Half a mile.
Roger.
Half a mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wing.
Good rock, good rock.
Good rock. I want you to continue up the railroad tracks going to runway 27. Enter the right downwind for runway 27 inside the gravel pit, monitor tower 118.5. My Cessna that I head south of the tracks, you're about a half mile south now, rock your wing. Good rock. I want you to continue. You're going to go to runway 18 for me, so I want you to continue on that track. And keep the microwave tower off your right. Proceed eastbound over the east-west road. Maintain 1,800 until you're over the departure end and you're turning downwind. Go ahead and start that right-hand turn for me now. For my Cessna down there you go. Monitor tower 126.6. RV, half-mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings. Good rock for the RV. You're going to go up the railroad tracks for runway 27 as well. Continue up the railroad tracks. Right downwind for runway 27, monitor tower 118.5. Got a zenith, I think, a half-mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wings for me.
All right, so right off our nose is the town of Ripon. There's a water tower in the center of the town.
Continue following the RV.
Right off and to the left.
Yep, I got it.
To the right of that water tower is three little, like grain thingies. I forget what those things are called. The railroad tracks are just beyond that.
Railroad tracks as well.
We'll just follow this railroad tracks.
Keep that with everybody in front of you. You're all going to runway 27, monitor tower 118.5 on that right downwind.
Hey, Doug, if you got a copy on this, I have an emergency.
Okay.
I'm going to land in the soccer field over here, right off the field. I have no way to get back.
That's not good.
Good rock for the high wing. I'm going to get back to you in just 1 second here. All right, Cessna, make a right turn now. Right turn for me now over Fisk. You just rocked for me. Thank you very much. Right turn, east-west road. You're going to be for runway 18. Maintain 1,800 feet until you're across the departure end of the runway. Once you turn the downwind, start descending right away. Monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh. To the Cessna 206, half-mile southwest of Fisk.
That's affirmative, and we got a handicap. We'd like 18, please.
All right, go ahead and make the right turn. You're going to follow the Cessna head I just sent that way. Right turn for you now. Follow the east-west road for runway 18, 1,800 feet until you're past the departure end of the runway.
Go ahead and pull up 18.
Downwind, start the descent. Monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh.
8 is between Ripon and Fisk, various types.
18. Okay, so that's the one we turned before the blue. Descend.
Roger. Who's the what type is the lead?
Airplane's a blue and yellow decathlon at Starburst. Tail end Charlie is a Piper Comanche, blue belly, tip tanks.
Thank you.
So we're looking for a highway. The railroad tracks parallel the highway after Ripon. Alright, I see the railroad tracks just beyond the green things.
Good deal.
About a mile behind my dad. I'm comfortable with that spacing. You see the railroad tracks up here?
Yep.
Perfect.
Again, good afternoon, everybody on their way into Oshkosh AirVenture 2022. Fisk arrival is using Puckaway Lake. Puckaway Lake is the starting point. Proceed to the southwest corner of Puckaway Lake. Find an aircraft similar type and speed to follow northeastbound along the route. Half-mile in trail spacing. If you can't maintain a half-mile, you have to S-turn or do something fancy. Just break it out. Go back to the starting point. Start it over. We'll get you in tonight. Using runways 27 and 18, please become familiar with these procedures in the notice.
27, that's the west one. Alright, railroad tracks are the ones to the left of the road. wake turbulence or something.
All right, here comes my flight of 8. The lead is a half-mile southwest of Fisk. If you all want to, go ahead, rock your wings. Fantastic. Looking really good. Nice tight flight. Continue up to runway 27 up the railroad tracks, right downwind for runway 27. Go ahead, the whole flight. I can see the tail end. The whole flight can switch over. Monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Flight of 8's pushing 118.5. Thanks, Fisk. Yep, Sean.
Cessna half-mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your way. Good rock for the Cessna. I need you to go to runway 18 for me. Runway 18, turn right, heading 090, due east for me. Follow that east-west road. There's a microwave tower out there. You should be able to see it from there. Keep that off your right wing, 1,800 feet until you've passed the departure end of the runway, then start at a left downwind and start the descent at that time. Monitor tower 126.6, and enjoy the show.
5 miles from Fisk.
High wing, half-mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your way. Good rock for the high wing.
All right,
Continue
that's the
up
one ahead of my dad.
Yep.
Enter right downwind for runway 27. Make that turn inside the gravel pit, and go ahead and monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Yeah, the Huskies are running.
Low wing, half-mile southwest Fisk. Rock your way. Good rock for the low wing. I'm going to have you go to runway 18 for me, please. Going to need you to get over there, runway 18. Make the right turn, follow Fisk Avenue, east-west road, due eastbound. There's a microwave tower out there. Keep it off your right wing, 1,800 feet till you're past the departure end of the runway, and then start a left downwind. You can start the descent as soon as you enter the downwind. Monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Gears down green.
Low wing that just dropped the gear down about a half-mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your wing. Good rock. Runway 27 for you. Continue up the railroad tracks. Enter right downwind for runway 27. Make the turn in pit. Monitor tower 118.5. Welcome to Oshkosh.
All right, I see the airport up here.
You said runway 27.
All right, begin descent at midfield.
Flight of 2
Inside of the...
Continue up here to Fisk.
All right, so we'll meet up with that on the ground.
High wing, half-mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your way. Good rock. Continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27. Runway 27 for you. Right downwind turn inside the gravel pit. Monitor tower 118.5. RV with the wigwags, half-mile southwest of Fisk. Rock your way. Good, rock for the RV. Right turn, please. Right turn eastbound. Follow the east-west road. Microwave tower off your right. Left downwind for runway 1.
All right, I see the rock pit up here. It's right off our nose at the end of the tracks.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and flip to the dots page, just so we know where the dots are. Right here.
Inbound on the Fisk arrival, VFR, follow the railroad track, center a enclosed downwind inside the gravel pit. Then you can start your descent. We're landing on 27 today, the wind 23012, gusts 20. And that's a right downwind if I said something else, sorry. Right downwind for 27.
All right, that's us. Okay, I see the guy we're following. We'll go flaps approach.
Cessna midfield downwind. Welcome to Oshkosh. I'll call your base. There's a Comanche over the shoreline. You're going to follow him, last of the group of flight of 8. Cessna on downwind, talk to me. Can you take 18 right if we got you that?
I'm fine with following on 27, but I can take 18 right. Sure.
Okay, just stay on the downwind. I'll call your base. Last in the flight, you're now over the lake, about to enter the final 2-mile final. Is that you? Cessna about to fly over the shoreline, turn your base. Base to final Cessna, direct to the numbers, please. Clear to land, runway 27.
Right there.
Orange dot.
Right.
Mooney midfield, good job. I'll call your base. Cessna traffic base to final over the shore.
All right, you'll call our base. Got a good job.
Mooney on midfield, just keep that spacing. Everybody's landing 27 today. You can enter a right downwind inside the gravel pit for 27. The wind 23012, gust 20.
All right, my dad's down.
Mooney, great job. Turn base. Cessna approaching the numbers for 27. Keep it airborne, please, all the way down to the green dot now. We'll clear land 27, green dot. Mooney, clear to land on the orange dot. Cessna, turn
Orange
base
dot,
on
I
the
see
Mooney.
it.
First one.
The Cessna in the base all the way around. Point your nose towards the orange dot, clear to land 27, green dot. The flight of 8, great job. Exit into the grass when able. Traffic to land behind you. That Comanche needs to...
All right, gears down, gears down.
Right behind you. Exit left in the grass, please. Thank you. Great job, Cessna. Approaching the green dot, still clear to land 27. Mooney, you're clear to land on the orange dot. Cessna over the shoreline, direct to the orange dot, clear to land on the green dot.
Osh Tower, this is 4884 Sierra, just inside of Primo, straight in 27.
4884 Niner. Osh Tower, report a 5-mile final for 27. Mooney, if you're able, left turn into the grass, please. Traffic to land behind you. Cessna, over the numbers, you're doing great. All the way down to the green dot, please. Runway 27, clear to land. Hotel Drag, return your base. Welcome to Oshkosh, guys. We're so glad to have you. We're glad to be here. It's a beautiful day for airplanes. Techman flight, I haven't forgotten about you. High wing base to final, runway 27, clear to land on the green dot. Great job, Cessna. You nailed that orange dot, or green dot. Good job. High speed to the end or exit into the grass when you're able. Traffic to land behind you.
You crack that door, please.
The Techman's north of 27 on Alpha, both of you across runway 27.
Welcome to Oshkosh.
Woohoo! Nice job, man.
You're nicely done. Once you get it under control, exit left into the grass, follow the flagman. Welcome to Oshkosh.